Yo, this is your boy Shaman True, just bringing the guys another video. This video just about stay in your lane, don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't look at it like ever look at things like a competition. Never. When it comes to like real ancient primal beings doing what they do. There's no such thing as competition when it comes to certain things. Just stay in your lane, do you, and take what you get from your community. Don't be looking at other people's shit, what they got. Great example of this, I gotta give it to Rig IQ. I gotta give it to Rig IQ. This ain't, I mean, he's a God-fearing man, let's say that. But I'm not gonna say he's some spiritualist nigga. But I notice how he moves. This is, what do you call that? He got a boxing channel, right? And he has a little army. You know, its channel is always around 20-something thousand. It's really not too crazy, but it's a community. You know, he got a strong foundation. He's not out here looking at other people. He's not out here looking at counterpunch boxing, 90K, what he got. He ain't looking at Coach Malachi, what? Coach Malachi got like, what, 50K? 55K? He not looking at barbershop conversations. He's not looking at cigar talk. He just focused on what he got. And by him doing that, he get what he get. Meaning like, yo, he, you know, no matter, even if he don't have the most subs out of the bunch, he still get what he get. He still get his credentials. You know, he still got his ties. Yeah, because he be doing shit. Motherfuckers be dropping shit on the grapevine, Jules, or Rig IQ. You just gotta peep it, bro. And then he never talk down on nobody. Like, it'd be people on his panel. They might say something about showbiz. He'll be like, nah, man, I'm not starting no shit. That's some real nigga. Like, hey, bro, I'm not finna just, you're not finna, you know, catch me out here, you know, making it look like I don't like nobody, because that's a bad optics, you know, hating energy. I will say that about Jules. He may not be perfect, but he don't hate on the motherfucker, bro. He don't hate on the motherfucker. He will talk his shit. Just because he talks shit don't mean he hating. Now he's just talking shit. He from New York, bro. New niggas talk shit. That's why I fuck with that nigga. That nigga is funny as shit. There's only one good reason why I keep going to that nigga shit out of all the boxing podcasts and shit. He's funny as fuck. I'm talking about, I'm laughing my ass off to where I have to go back. I be downloading his shit and I'll have to go back. It's so fucking funny, bro. Like, I would replay parts. That's how funny that dude is. That's one of the reasons. That's why, like, out of all the people, I'm talking about, out of all the boxing channels, that dude is probably the best one. Because he's funny. Because I resonate with what he be talking about, and he's funny as shit. But you would think, oh, everybody fucks with the boxing voice. No, bro, that shit fake. You never know what you might attract, you know what I'm saying? You might have a little grassroots following, but they're more stronger than the ones with a whole bunch of quote-unquote followers and this, that, and the third. They may look good on the outside, but on the inside, it's hollow. No real support. You know, that's why you just got to focus on you, yourself. You know, and things will come. You ain't got to go look for it. Yeah, you ain't got to go look for it. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on you. Jewish always show me that. That nigga just be, he'll never really be compete with nobody trying to beat somebody, bro. He just be him, bro. That's all you got to do is be your fucking self. Yeah, all you gotta do is be yourself. And the rest will follow. Straight up. The rest will follow. You ain't gotta force it. Some people be forcing it, you know. Who be forcing it? Southpaw. Southpaw be forcing it. Some people be forcing it. Southpaw TV. Yeah, he be forcing it. It's like, yeah, they get fans off that toxicity shit. Some people, you know, they get that they get that shit from being toxic. But you ain't gotta get a fan base doing that, bro. You ain't, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, toxicity sells, but look what you're creating for a generation to be real toxic. So it's like it's best to just, you know, stay away from that weird shit. Yeah, it's best not to be toxic. But who am I to tell, you know? But yeah, just focus on you, man. It don't really matter what nobody got going on. It don't matter what nobody got going on. Just focus on you. People always gonna have something to say. People always gonna have something to say. With that being said, just keep that in mind. Niggas have always got something to say, bro. But you just stay in your lane. And you gonna get your little, you gonna get your little army. I see Reed got cute, got him a little army and shit. Yeah, that nigga got a little army. Yeah, I'll always be checking in that nigga shit. That nigga too funny. Too funny. When a nigga when somebody funny as shit, oh yeah, bro, I love to laugh. You know I love to laugh, bro. So you know I'm always staying tuned. He just dropped another late night boxing talks. Nigga, I love those. I'll probably listen to all his boxing talks for the past 3 months, 4-5 months, bro. Non-stop. Not like I'm a fanboy, but it's my entertainment. Like some people watch TV. I watch boxing, you know, literally. Some people watch TV, I watch boxing, you know. I don't really watch movies, shit like that. I watch boxing. Yeah, I be watching boxing and shit, So it's like, that's my entertainment, man. That be my entertainment. And I be having a blast. And that nigga, he be staying in his lane, bro. That just made me think, like, bro, just stay in your lane, bro. Don't be looking at what people got going on. Because, yeah, like, some people be competing with you, and they be quote unquote bigger than you, bro. That's how you know you're doing something right. I be having people trying to compete. I'm like, bro, what you guys are crazy or something? I don't see myself as what you see myself as a threat for you to act like that. I'm like, dude, I'm me. I'm not trying to be nobody. I'm not trying to be better than nobody. I am not trying to be better than nobody. Straight up. I am not trying to be better than nobody. You feel me? It's just me, myself, and I. But you got people out here that see you. And they want what you got. They want that support, that community. Because I will say, Jules got him a community. I mean, like, motherfuckers be sending him donations and shit. They fuck with Jules. I'm not gonna lie, like, whenever I had a little bit of bread, bro, yes, I would send him some money. Because if I support a nigga, bro, if you make me laugh, bro, if you give me entertainment, yeah, I'm going to give you some money. Like Coach Malachi. That's another one. Coach Malachi. If it ain't Jules, it's Coach Malachi. But I'm not going to lie. I like panels. There's nothing wrong with Coach Malachi. But what I like is panels. Because, like, you can, like, laugh more. I know that's goofy, right? But if like Jules be having so many people, you might fuck around and get country on that bitch. I don't know these people. I'm not trying to act like I'm cool. No, it's just these people are always on the fucking show, so I know them. You might get country on that bitch. You might get real talk. You might get brim. Come on, bro. That's a fucking treat. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. It's like Jules just don't know, like, bro, you got a good thing going on, and those people do that out of the kindness of their heart. They're giving you entertainment, bro. They're giving you content. You know, you just got to be grateful for that little shit. He may not see it like that, but it's the truth, bro. A lot of people go on that nigga shit is because of his panel. Don't get me wrong, Jules is cool, but his panel brings a lot of that. It brings a lot of that substance because Jules be fucking with him. They be fucking with him. Shit will come up and it has something to do with them, bro. It's hilarious. It's a good atmosphere. Don't get me wrong, it ain't always butterflies. It might get toxic. You gotta be an adult with a little bit of dark humor and an open mind. But once you get over that, bro, you're gonna be laughing your ass off. One of the funniest guys I know is that man. I've always said it, like, there's some people that are funny on this earth. They're just funny people. That guy is one of them. He's funny as shit. He's funny, bro. Yeah, you gonna be laughing your ass off. Well, his humor to me is funny as shit. I'll be laughing my ass off, bro. I'll be laughing my ass off with that nigga. I'm like, bro, that dude's funny as shit. But yeah, you just gotta stay in your lane though. That's it. And just focus on you, bro. Don't be focusing on what nobody else got going on. Looking at their views, this, that, and the third. Don't do that. Cause it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Consistency is key. Consistency is key. Yeah, you gotta stay consistent. Yeah, if you're not consistent, you're not gonna get nowhere. You gotta be consistent. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, consistency though. That's all I'm like. You just gotta keep going, bro. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck what nobody got going on. I don't be focused on nobody. I just be doing me. Like on my shit, bro, I'm like, I don't even call myself a YouTuber. I just use YouTube, bro. I'm not no YouTuber. I don't get paid. I'm not trying to get paid. I'm not trying to get monetized. It would be nice to get 1,000 subs, but it's like, bro, I don't do this for them fucking money, bro. If that's the case, I would have been stopped if I did it for money. I don't give a fuck about, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say I don't give a fuck about money, but I don't give a fuck about making money. And the spiritual shit, I already was told, like, hey, it might not come from this for a couple years, but you still gotta do it. So it's like, fuck it. This ain't for the money. This ain't for the money. I'll tell you that. I don't give a fuck about making money from my spiritual shit. This is just some shit, yo, I gotta do. Who else gonna do it? You know? Who else gonna do it? You know? I don't think anybody else gonna do it like me, so therefore, I'm gonna do it. Who's gonna do it like me? I'll wait. No, who's gonna do it like me? I'm still trying to figure that out. I'll give you my place. They're talking about destiny swapping. No, fuck that. If somebody end up doing this shit like me, how I do it, nigga, by all means, nigga, head ass. Nobody do it like me. So therefore, nigga, hey, shit, I'm gonna have to do it. But nobody doing it like me. I ain't got a fucking choice. I ain't got a fucking choice but to do this shit. You feel me? It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, some people don't like it, but I love it. But I just be focused on me. I know my time gonna come. Whatever that look like to the great mother. But she said, my time gonna come. I'm like, I don't know what that is, because I don't want to be famous. I'm like, don't make me famous, great mother. I'll be famous if I get that Crawford fight. I mean, like, I told you I don't want that fight, but bro, I'm sorry, I want that fight. He's big as shit now. Dude, that's a big fight. But I gotta get big. I gotta get something niggas remember me for. Like, I don't want to be remembered by me you know, taking down this fucking wicked ass community. But they might remember me for that. On some real nigga shit. Yo, they might remember me because I took down a whole corrupt organization. But it's like, how can you sell that in a fight? He took down an army of wicked people, Masons, and they're not going to have me out there, you know, fighting niggas and I'm fucking up corruption. So it's like I need something, you know, drop a song that get like 100,000 views or something. Because I've always been a GOAT, but my essence, my work proved it. But now people like, you know, they want to see something. But if I gotta show y'all, I can pop off. Great mother, she gonna show these niggas something. I'm not gonna force it because I feel like I'm ready for the fight now. I feel like I ain't gotta show myself. Niggas know there's talent. Niggas know that I'm a great. You just can tell when you're around me. Like, no, he's one of the greats. He's one of the greats, bro. He deserves this fight. But yeah, like, I'll get famous if I can get that fight. I don't really want to get famous just to get famous, bro. If I get the Crawford fight, okay, I'll be famous, but I'm not just gonna be famous. I could do this spiritual shit without being famous. So I don't want to be famous. But my energy's so potent, I'm like, damn, they might give me fame, but I don't want it. You feel me? I don't want fame, but they might give it to me. I'm just keeping it a stack, but I don't want that shit. I'm talking about they, meaning the divine. If you see me famous, it's not because of me. I'm being real. It's because of the divine. I'm just letting you know. If you think this nigga wanted to be here, I'm like, bro, I don't want everybody to know who I am. I don't give a fuck about being known. I'm just here to do a mission. But if you see me famous, it's because of the great mother. Remember that. If you ever see me and I'm big as shit, it's not because I wanted it. It's because of the great mother had something to do with it, bro. Straight up. But just stay in your lane, man, and you're going to grow. You're going to end up eclipsing. No matter what you got, you're going to end up making an impact. Yeah, you're going to end up making an impact no matter what. Yeah, just got to keep doing you, staying in your lane, not giving a fuck. Not giving a fuck what nobody got going on. That's the only way. Hold up. Yeah, that's the only way you got to keep going, bro. Don't be focused on what nobody got going on. That's irrelevant. That is irrelevant. Yes, it is. Don't focus on what nobody got going on. That's right. Just focus on it. Yeah, just focus on the task at hand. Yeah, just focus on the task at hand. Oh God, it's gonna get you one way or another, right? One way or another. Yeah, one way or another, you're gonna make it, bro. But you gotta keep focusing on you and not worry about shit. My bad, I'm doing something and shit. I'm in the lab. Yeah, you just gotta keep holding it down, though, man. Like my music, I don't be compete with nobody. I still listen to other people. Like I don't look at it like a competition. Even with my music, like I listen to Slime Sitter. I just found a new guy that Great Mother sent me. I don't be out here hating. I don't be out here hating. I do not be out here hating, bro. I don't give a fuck. You hear the birds let you know I don't give no fuck. The birds let you know. Like my music, bro, I just be focused on me. I just be focused on me, bro. Yeah, bro, I don't be giving a fuck what nobody got going on. I never was a computer. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in 8th grade, I'm gonna be real. When I did no shit, there was a nigga named Lil Mark to come up. And I wanted to do music with him, and he wasn't giving me attention, and I was hating on him. I was trying to diss him. But I really fucked with him. Same with Around So Cold. I remember back in the day, I'm gonna keep it a stack, but it wasn't me. No, I didn't like that, how I was treated at that moment. But I grew from that shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Because that's still one of my favorites. Like, I'm not that same person. I'll never ever do that again. But you know, when you're a kid, when you don't know no better, you know, you do shit like that. But nah, nigga, that was like 10 years ago. 12 years ago, bro. High school years. Yeah, but those my high school years, bro, when I really didn't know. That was my high school years. I remember them like it was yesterday, like Round So Cold and shit. I wanted to make music with him, but I think he wanted a lot of money and shit. But I could have paid for it, but I should have been cool about it. I didn't have to go that way, but I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Yeah, don't hate. Because your time will come. If you hate, it's going to take longer to get up. Yeah, your time will come. Your time will come. What did coach say? You gotta be consistent. You gotta stay consistent. When your time comes, you step on it. The real ones know that. Your time gonna come, but until then, you gotta keep being consistent. Your time will come. You just gotta be consistent. Once you consistent, hey, you ain't got no point. You ain't got the universe ain't got no choice but to conspire with your orders. I don't give a fuck how long it take, bro, because I will admit spiritual work, especially when you know what you talking about, and you look like you're the minority. Like, niggas. Yes. If it's like a certain people, man, yes. It's like the algorithm is against you sometimes. Especially doing this line of work. Or you're just so creative. It's that you kind of have to fight against the machine. You know? Because the machine, like certain people, the machine's after you. But you can beat the machine because you got the divine with you. But you gotta weather out the machine. Because they're not gonna close their whole operation just because of you. They don't look at you as that big of a threat, but they see you a threat enough to not get your shit out there. So you got to break the algorithm, basically. You got to keep going crazy until the algorithm has no choice. Yeah, bro. People don't know. There's been people that they left for dead on YouTube. There's a lot of channels that they can't believe that got resurrected because it kind of starts working against the whole system. Who can I say? I don't know. But I just know there's some people like that. There's some people that they probably wish never grew. I'm going to look at it like, just look at it like, okay, occult lectures, Brother Panic. There's a point in time I think he was stuck somewhere on a certain amount of subs. This is when this shit was going, bro. But they couldn't stop that dude, bro. I'm pretty sure they didn't want that dude channel up because guess what? When he passed, his channel goes bye-bye. That's not by coincidence. If Khadijah was a real bitch, Khadijah would have kept this shit up. Why is the Cult Lectures channel down? Like, that's how I know they set that dude up. It's sad. And you know he wasn't connected. Not at that point. It's like, bro, how didn't you not know that B.O.B. and Khadijah was setting you up? How do you not know that? How did you not know that, bro? And you Brother Panic. You know, that fucks my head up. Like, bro, how did you not see that? Like, where's Bobby Hemming? Bobby Hemming would have told you that. But nobody was around him for real. That's the weird part. That's like Brother Panic. You would have thought he had some real people around him. No, bro. He didn't have real people around him. No, he didn't. Brother Panic? No, he didn't. Bro, he was probably real. He probably had wounds. He had mother wounds, bro. He used to always talk about his mother. So it letting me know, bro, he was with her because of mother wounds. That bitch probably wasn't even for him. That was probably a karmic, but he didn't know. The sex was probably good. I don't give a fuck, bro. I just think that's a little weird. Bro. But his channel, bro, yeah, you know they don't like, you know they didn't like Brother Panic. Floorburn. There we go, Floorburn. Floorburn is a great example. Floorburn is one of those people you just can't get rid of. They tried to get rid of Floorburn. They couldn't get rid of her. So they like, shit, we gotta keep her. They demonetized her. They did this, that, and third, but she kept coming back. Same for Coach Malachi. Look, you know, old bro, in the beginning, Coach Malachi was on heat with the haters, with the ops, to where, bro, I love Coach Malachi. He's funny. Now I will say, the second funniest on YouTube is Coach Malachi. I gotta give it to Jules on the first one. Just because that nigga humor is hilarious. And he ain't afraid to say some shit. You gotta give him his credit. He ain't afraid to say something. But you got Coach Malachi from the South, a country, hilarious. You know, hilarious. One of the funniest people I know. I'm not even joking. I know funny people. I know people that make me laugh. If I'm gagging so hard, I gotta go back on, no, but you're funny as shit. It ain't a coincidence. They always catch me laughing, bro. That's the only reason why I listen to them niggas. No, they know what they talking about, but they make me laugh. But his channel was demonetized for a little bit, and he still kept doing what he was doing. Because he always talked about, like, bro, I don't do this for the money. He did it because it was a hobby. And this dude, all the way, he had to fight. He real good friends with Terrence Bud Crawford. Look, Coach Malachi just doing his thing. He cool with Freeway Ricky. I don't know what that's going to get him. I don't know too much about Freeway Ricky. I'm not going to give you my opinion on if I think he's a good guy or not. But he in the club. He's definitely in the club. I'll give him that. He was at the fight. He was in Vegas. Got pictures with Bud. Got pictures with Vovac. Give him his credit. He did his thing. But they couldn't stop him, bro. They tried. And he always talk about your haters will hate you to success. And it's the truth. I learned that from him. Those are his words. That's his teachings. Because on his channel, you gonna peep it, bro. His haters hated him to success. He always talked about it. I learned that from him. And that's what happened to me. Like all my haters just kept pushing me through doorways, opening doors for me, all of them. I'm like, you got to focus on me too much. You guys are weird. But then I started looking at it like energy. Like, wait, they're giving me their energy. I'm a vampire. I'm an ancient vampire that knows how to use that energy for the better. So it's like, is it really bad? No, it's not. Is it really bad that they're focusing on me like that? No, it's not. It's really not that bad. So it's like, you know what? Let me use that energy and let me grow with it. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm doing. But Coach Malachi, you know, they been trying to stop him, bro. They can't. They can't stop Coach Malachi. They tried. They couldn't stop him. It get to a point where, bro, you become an avalanche where they can't stop. And that's what I'm becoming. I know it. Them little 2 views, I promise you by December, my channel gonna pop. I'm talking about my shit gonna pop. Cause it's like, wait a minute. My shit be coming to pass. And I'm tapped into the Inferno. And they always got me, the Inferno, you want fame, nigga? You go down there. You want that shit to stay? So I'm from the realm where power really come from. But don't get me wrong, there's other realms. So you know, they gonna make sure, they're gonna make sure the right eyes see me. I'm not trying to be famous, no. But I gotta get to her children. I know there's a little bit more than 5 and 6 of her children. Maybe about 150. I'm cool with about 150, 175. 3, 6, I'm cool with that. But I'm going to be connected to more of her children. Maybe like 250 more and not no 200,000. Nah, we don't need the masses. But I'll take a couple hundred more. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I would love to not to activate them, but point away. So we can get their ass on their shit. So, hey, it can just make it easier. You know, lighten the load up. You feel me? That's what I'm really here to try to do. I'm trying to get her children back to her so they can lighten the load up. You know? Make it a little easier for everybody. You ain't got too many shit on the puzzle. But some niggas already gonna have shit, boy. It's just, nobody can do it like you. But it'll just lighten the load up, bro. So we always can. I'm always gonna be asking for her children, bro. I'm always gonna be asking for the great mother children. I don't give a fuck if you from different realms, bro. No, we're still here together, bro. We still got a purpose here, bro. I don't give a fuck how different we are on the primal realms, because some of us totally different, but we still connected. We're not evil towards each other. We're not, you know what I mean? We don't have no ill will. We still connected to do a job, no matter how different we are, bro. I'm just here to connect all her children so we can go back to the mother. That's all I'm on. I'm not trying to run you. I'm not trying to tell you, make you, force you to do anything. No, I'm just, hey, bro, I'm here to point away back to the mother. Straight up, and here to talk what spirit got to say. But I don't be out here to be like, follow me. No, bro. No, I'm just here to point away. But I can tell you my shit finna pop. They know it. Because the shit I be saying always come to pass, bro. This, for example, when I talked about that, it's gonna really pop because of that Crawford shit. I talked about that Black Sun coming out. This X-Floyd finna hit. And once that X-Floyd hit, NASA gonna be wanting to give me a job. Watch. Weirdos. It's gonna hit though. It's hitting this week. It's gonna freak niggas out. Earthquakes probably finna hit. We might get a fuck around, get a flood. There might be an earthquake in California. Probably tomorrow afternoon or something. Something unexpected. There's gonna be a cataclysmic earth-shattering event is coming up soon. Like, oh shit, there's an earthquake in Cali or something, you know. I'm just picking it up because this X flare, like, it's coming. It's gonna shake this earth up. It's coming. It's heating up. You got the bees tripping. The bees are tripping. Yeah, because there's radiation, bro. The bees are like going to unnatural sugars. But that's the radiation because they can. You can tell when there's radiation in the realm when the bees start acting different. I noticed that. You just start noticing the bees acting different because that radiation is changing the programming to different shit, like being way more resourceful and adaptive than usual, to where it's like a mutated behavior. And I'm noticing that with the bees, so it's letting me know what they planning ain't gonna work. Even the trees are gonna be shocked. You know, some trees are gonna shed, some trees ain't, and they're gonna grow back. I'm telling you, the weather machine broke. Certain things, this is a pole shift, so the trees are gonna notice that. I don't know if it's the mothership, but you're gonna see. I ain't gonna talk about it. You're gonna see. Something big is coming, and it's gonna change the realm up. The radiation is heating the realm up. It's making the bugs act different and shit. Like everything's different. And I noticed that Crawford wind, the black sun is finna go crazy because that was just a ritual of the black sun. What it was finna do. It's going over this lunar energy. It's breaking down this holographic hole that's a fucking extraterrestrial clones try to hold place upon it, being given down instructions by traders. So that it's over with that. So there's a whole new energy that's running the system of weather and shit. It's not what you used to. It's not what the enemy's used to. This is a whole new energy, and it's here right now. So I don't think they're gonna make it hot, make it cold, because making it cold benefits the enemy. Heating it up fucks up the enemy. So it's gonna heat up. They're not gonna make it cold. They're gonna make it fucking hot. But they might make it cold in Los Angeles. It would benefit the Great Mother if it got real cold out there, like 30 degree weather. Yes, because they're not used to that, and that's their karma. But in a place like Indiana, they're probably going to get the heat, and it's going to bring out the reptilian motherfuckers in that city, and it's going to start clearing out that city, and then next thing you know, the city's going to be more at peace. And then you're going to notice when the archons out and the traders out, that place is way more peaceful. They usually go to places like Gary, Indiana, St. Louis, Missouri, Chicago, and they inject a lot of chaos there because those people are ancient. There's ancient roots there. So a lot of that shit is manufactured. So you're going to start seeing there's going to be a huge balance, where a huge change where you're not going to see too much of that weird shit. Because the archons were injecting that. There's people that were going to those places and putting that bullshit out there. Don't get me wrong, they bred a lot of that shit, but that was socially engineered in a lot of niggas. You know, all that behavior and shit. So you can't really put it past them, bro. They you know, a lot of people, they didn't know no better. But if they knew better, they probably would have did better. Some people did know better, but they still didn't do. So it's a mixed bag. But it's here, it's coming. Straight up. But like I said, bro, it's coming soon. I'll be staying in my lane, man. I'll be staying in my lane. I don't be out here bullshitting. I'm literally just focused on me, myself, and I. I do my mission. I do my videos. I don't, you know, and I get off. And I know people out here trying to copy me. I be catching people sharing my shit, but they just share it to give it to the enemy or download the video to try to replicate. I know what I'm going up against, but I know my protection. I know you copying me, dude, you're better off going to go in the president's wallet and stealing from him than going to try to copy from me. You don't do that. I'm just being real. But just because you thought you got away, don't mean you got away. They're trying to see how stupid you are. And it's all going to fuck up in your face. Because there's people that's watching. I didn't know it was this serious. But there's powerful people watching me. And they're making sure that nobody copied me. I didn't know it was like that. So the people that thought they were copying me, people are ratting them out. It's like the spiritual CIA. is out here. It's like literally catching everybody that's been trying to fuck with my authenticity, trying to be me, and then trying to slander me. They're getting dealt with. It's like the spiritual CIA or something. Literally taking these niggas down. I'm like, yo, I'm kind of shocked how they know who the fuck is who. But I'm not worried about those people stealing my shit. I'm just focused on me, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been battling. I'm like, man, I don't want to keep going. Not to say I give up, but it's like, goddamn, grandmother. I'm like, God, grandmother, I gotta focus on me. Because I'll take a couple of days off, and then I'll be like, man, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Then it'll be like, you gotta do it. I'm like, fuck. It's not even like I want to do this. Sometimes I gotta do it, bro. It fucking sucks. It's like, god damn it. Today I don't feel it. Then she'd be like, yeah, you gotta do it. And then she'll bless me right after just to let me know, like, hey man, you're supposed to do that. That's how she know. That's how she get my attention. You know? She'll bless me right after I get the video done or something. I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. This is how I had to get that shit done, because I think I'm not, sometimes I'm like, bro, I'm not doing nothing. These videos, I'm not trying to say it like that, but I'm like, man, I'm good, bro. I'm like, these niggas don't be paying attention. But it gotta be something it doing to the ether, because this mama won't let me not do it. Mama will be like, you gotta get on that motherfucker. I'm like, god damn. Swear to God, Papa said to come in and be like, hey bro, you need to go in there, ding bada boom. I'm like, damn nigga, I'm chilling. So this is something I gotta do, but I be in my lane, bro. I don't be competing with nobody. I've low key, every spiritual person that I truly fuck with, oh man, I'm always fuck with. I don't be looking at this shit, pocket watching, and no, I will be grateful for their breakthroughs. Like if I see somebody that started from the trenches and I just out of the cut, like my man's, Elect of the Living, yeah. What's his name? Fuck, my man's. He grew. Look, I remember he had like 2,000-3,000 subs. Now that nigga got like 30,000. That nigga got like 30,000, bro. He's a prophet. Cause I remember he used to do the videos. He used to just get on his camera with his little Bluetooth. Right? Elect of the Living. I gotta give him credit. And next thing you know, this is what happened. Out of the blue, clear blue, didn't tell nobody who was working on it. Next thing you know, he started with tarot and he took off. That nigga took off. I mean, people don't like him. I can tell you why. Because God favored that nigga to succeed. I'm talking, you didn't see him coming. I seen him coming. Because I noticed his light. I could tell he was a good dude. I was like, yo, that's a good nigga. That's a good nigga. I could tell, bro. I mean, that's a good person, bro. I always show my support when I could. I used to always go on that nigga videos and listen to all his prophetic words. And he said, I remember he said, some of y'all gonna be doing this shit I'm doing. I would have never expected that. But it's the truth. That's, you know, I'm like, yo. But I'm connected to some whole other shit. But that don't mean I'm wicked or evil just because I'm connected to some infernal shit. No, I'm still connected to the Great Mother. It's just like, yo, this is what it is for some people. Like, it ain't bad. No, we just from powerful dimensions. If it was up to me, bro, you know, I'd be from a celestial world to make it look like, yeah. But I'm from the primal realm. I'm from the infernal realm. I can't help that. I literally can't help that. Like, my parents are from those realms, so therefore I'm from those realms. I can't help that I'm from there. But for other beings that may not be from there, it's like, bro, we're still children of the Great Mother. So, Elect of the Living, like, no, we're still children. Like, I don't give a fuck how crazy you think I am how I get my downloads. No, we still connected to the point where that's soul tribe type of shit. You feel me? Yeah, but that nigga got like 30,000 subs, bro. I remember he only had 2K, 1.87. This nigga got like 30K subs, bro. I'm like, bro, yeah, well, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna be in amazement when it's like that. Yeah, I'm paying attention. Because like, yo, that's a breakthrough, nigga. I pay attention when I see niggas in the trenches rise, bro, because I take notes. Like, he did it the right way. He didn't sell his soul. See, this is what happens when you do it the right way. Focus on you, do you, bro. He's the biggest example that I can really go off of, bro, because he hit a breakthrough, nigga. Talk about breakthrough, boy. That nigga hit a breakthrough, and he on point. And he on point. I fuck with that nigga. I forgot what his name is. I can go with my fucking cat. Leon. Yeah, Leon. I love Leon. That nigga cold. I fuck with that nigga. But yeah, just stay in your lane. Don't focus on nobody. Do what you gotta do, and that's it. The rest will come. Too many people be focused on what other people got going on. They don't be doing shit. Literally, I got a whole army of enemies. I don't even call them enemies. Like, y'all ain't no enemy. Y'all just useless. And you guys are mad because I'm resourceful and creative. You guys are useless. So it's like, are you an enemy or are you just a bag of shit that can't do nothing? So you get mad at the star that can do something. You know, so you're just a bag of bones and a bag of shit. You know, and a cup of piss. That's all you are. And some bile. That's literally what you are. You're not nothing else. Because you're not showing me nothing else. You're a bag of bones, a pile of shit, and a cup of piss. You know, and a bag of bile all up in you. You ain't on shit. You know. You ain't on shit. In a balloon of shitty air when you fart. That's about it. That's about it, nigga. You ain't on shit other than that, nigga. Like, you ain't no enemy. So some of these niggas are, because they've been trying to kill me a little bit. And, you know, I will say that. Like, some niggas in the government, yeah, you my enemy. Y'all try to kill me, motherfucker. Yeah, the cabal, yeah, y'all a little bit of the enemy. Y'all try to kill me, Illuminati? Fuck yeah, y'all my enemy. Y'all try to kill me. Some of the Greys. You feel me? There's a couple motherfuckers that are my enemies. I'm not gonna lie. When you send hitters out, when you send shooters out, now you gotta deal with the ancestors. Now you my enemy. When my ancestors coming at you, you my enemy. Straight up. So yeah, I got some enemies, but these niggas out here ain't no shit. Like Peanut Head, she was an enemy, but they gave her so much karma that bitch can't. She's stuck. She can't do nothing. I don't give a fuck how she think. That coven, they so fucked in the ass, they can't do nothing. My family, they so fucked in the ass. Maybe in the past there was the ops, but they karma here to where they worried about their karma. They ain't worried about me. They may think they doing it, but y'all ain't gonna be doing that no more. I promise you that. Y'all gonna be too busy in court, finna go to prison, or having them idle thoughts because you know they coming. They coming. They finna bust their door down any second. It's a countdown, but yeah, a couple of them niggas, you know. But other than that, bro, I ain't got no enemies like that. But for the ones that are my haters and shit, yeah, y'all just a pile of shit, bag of bones. Y'all don't be doing shit. I never see nobody just hate on a nigga because he doing his thing. No, it's because there's a reason why you hate. No, nobody that don't really like a nigga just gonna sit there and say that. Now I'm not gonna lie. There was times where I would go to Lubin and talk shit about Lubin, but me and Lubin started it, and then after that, I try to antagonize Lubin to get a fight with him. But I wasn't hating on Lubin because, oh my God, Lubin's some great boxer. I'm calling Lubin you trash, nigga, because I want to fight you, and I just think you trash. Like, if you look at Lubin, he is kind of trash. It's like, bro, how the fuck did you win that Ramos fight? You know, you did not beat Ramos. He fought Ramos. It was Erickson Lubin versus this nigga named Ramos. I forgot what his first name is. Man, Ramos won that fight, and they still gave it to Lubin. That's that black power shit, man. I'm like, what the fuck? You should have gave it to the other nigga. He didn't win that fight. But yeah, man, just focus on you, and the rest will follow. Straight up. That's about it, though. I ain't got too much to say. You gotta focus on what you got going on. Too many people focus on what other people got going on, bro. I could never do that. I don't give a fuck. Now, I will focus on Ring IQ late night boxing talks. That's something I will focus on because those are funny as shit. Like, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go download his one he did last night. I'm gonna use the last of my battery to go download that because that's how much I give a fuck about those. I fuck with Coach Malachi, but what get me with Ring IQ, because it's like I don't like focusing on too much of that entertainment because I got shit I gotta do. So I'll give myself Ring IQ. I can't give me too many boxing podcasts because that's a lot of time out of my day. So I'll get Jules. I'll give Jules my time. Not all of it, but a couple hours with his late night boxing talks because it's like a treat. I can't be focused on all these boxing channels because that's like 8 hours out of my day. I'm focused on that while I could be doing something else. So I just try to, use my entertainment slots wisely, but I give it to Jules. He's funny. He's too funny. When you that funny, hey, I'll give you a slot. When you that fucking funny, nigga, yeah, you can get a slot. That dude is hilarious. That's the only reason why I keep going on there. Like, I see that nigga on there, I'm like, yes! No matter what. Oh, it's like, I get excited. It's weird. It's always like that. It's like a treat. I'm like, yes! I'm like, fuck yeah! You feel me? I'm not trying to be that nigga friend. I'm not worshiping him. I'm just keeping it a step on some entertainment shit, like funny and informative shit. Because I learned a lot from that guy about boxing. And I learned a lot about life from that nigga. Same with Coach Malachi, because there's some OGs, bro. They're older than me. So I learned from those niggas. Because they live life longer than me when it comes to certain aspects. So I just sit back and learn. So I just learn from them type of people. Yeah, I learn from them type of people, to tell you the truth. But I always give him my time. That dude's not always like, oh my God. I'm gonna watch him. Like, bro, I watch every single late night boxing talk for the past what? There's probably a couple I didn't watch because I probably didn't give a fuck about it. I will go through it. He's talking about politics. And when he's talking about politics too much, or he's talking about random ass movies, and I'm like, bro, I'm so young. You're so older than me. I don't know what you're talking about. I get out of there. If he say, shut the fuck up, country, 100 times, I might fuck around and stay. Because I'm not going to lie, it's a little toxic, but he don't mean no harm, bro. He's funny, bro. I get it. It's dark humor. You got to put up with dark humor with him. If you got an open mind and you can take dark humor, funniest guy I know. But other than that, a lot of people might get offended at what he says. I understand. I'm pretty sure niggas will get offended at what the fuck I say sometimes. So you can't make everybody happy, right? But yeah, always give that nigga a little bit of my time throughout the day. But that's about it, man. These videos be going wild sometimes. I don't know if this is a new way. I don't know. I think the great mother got me doing this way because people can't copy. They can't copy like that. AI can't even copy this type of way. This nigga's talking about too much authentic shit to where it's like, yo, this is E.G. Fisker. This ain't AI. No, AI can't say this is him. No, this is E.G. Fisker. This is Shaman Truth. This is me. You can't act like you're me. Because I'm so different, you never know what the fuck I'm going to say. Because someone are going to be like, wait a minute. That video say E.G. Fisker. That video say boxing. This person don't be on that. This person's faking their videos type of shit. My videos are so weird now. You have to be somebody real to watch this. You can't get AI to dub it. Because we're going to be like, wait a minute. This don't even match up to who this person is. This dude's lying. People hate being lied to. You know, people hate being lied to because you're being fake. They could have just went to the real guy that got all the knowledge instead of this person that's acting like they got the knowledge. Like, nobody likes those people. The frauds. Nobody likes frauds out here, bro. Straight up, there's some frauds out here, bro. Nobody likes frauds. But that's about it, man. This video is long as shit. Sometimes these videos are like that. That's your boy Shaman Truth. I'm out. Peace.